Hey, y'all. Listen, happy Friday. Y'all know sometime on Friday I come on late. I had to go pick up the kid, but I'm here. Happy Friday. Yeah, we're doing trending topics Friday. I said what I said, and I did what I did. That's what this one is named. Said what I said, and I did what I did. Kelly Rowland went over there on the Today Show to promote her new Tyler Perry movie that's coming on Netflix. Julius, why are you not back here? Oh, Julius. All right, babe, we're going to pray for you. Hey, I had a brief hospital stay yesterday. I had a TIA. Luckily, it didn't go further than that because my blood pressure was really high. But I'm on the chat today. I'm feeling okay. Oh, my God, babe. We was just asking for you. Prayers your way. Oh, my God. All right, we're praying for you. Okay, Julius. Thank you for telling me. We was looking for you. Oh, all right. Listen, yes, put the love and the prayers in the chat for Julius. He's one of ours. Yes, come on now. Put the love and the prayers in the chat. Come on. He's a passenger on this train. He's on our platform. We are full, the Don. We're full. Yes, prayers for Julius. Julius, we love you. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for letting me know. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Listen, but you know what? To God be the glory. You're still here. To God be the glory. Thank you for that, Julius, for letting us know. We're praying for you. All right, guys. So tonight is I said what I said, and I did what I did. She went over there on the Today Show and did a Taraji P. Henson. She was supposed to host with Hoda. She did her little segment, and because she didn't like the fitting room, the dressing room, she was like deuces and left Hoda trying to find somebody else to host the show with her. What in the Taraji is going on? We're going to talk about it. She didn't give him a chance to recover, figure out another dressing room or fitting room, whatever for her. Now everybody going to be in the streets cutting up. My trailer ain't right, my fitting room ain't right, and they just walking off the job. When you sign on the dotted line and say you're going to show up somewhere, you got to show up. Now she left. Yes, she did. We're going to talk about it. They caught DL Hughley in the streets. You know TMZ, one of them. They caught him in the streets. Yes, they did. They caught him in the streets, and they said, listen, everybody's pretty much making up. Are you going to make up with Monique? He said, I'm paraphrasing, but he was like, hell no. He ain't got nothing for her. He said, I ain't making up with her. They said, would you go on Shannon Sharp couch, sit next to Monique? He said, no. Nothing to make up for. He done. Then you know what? Are y'all people serious about Valentine's Day? Like, show love every day. I'm not mad. Listen, give me my stuff. I got some stuff. Yeah, I got stuff. But you know what, though? I'm not going to lose my mind if I don't get stuff. Are y'all kidding me right now? This chick lost her mind because her boyfriend didn't get her a Valentine's Day gift. She tore his house down. Yes, she did. She ripped up the bed. She threw food, everything. She lost her natural mind. Girl, it ain't that serious. Over Valentine's Day. If he forget to give him her Christmas gift, God help him. His family will be having a funeral. This is crazy. People are crazy. That's see, I do too. But you know what? I ain't gonna hurt nobody over it now. Listen, y'all. I went to the natural. Anyway, I got me a beet juice. It's beet and something else in here. It's pretty good. But yeah, the girl done lost her mind. Oh, that's what it is leap year? Child. Honey. Yeah, she would blow the house off the mat. You ain't lying that she ain't getting no Christmas gift. That girl lost her mind. Lost her natural mind. Listen, y'all better get your ticket. Get your ticket. And you know what? It's pretty good. They got pineapple. I don't know. They got whatever they got in here. It's good. It's good. I like it. Listen, I hope y'all getting your ticket. I'm here. And it's late. Listen to Keisha. I guess he's doing well. I don't know. Guess he's doing all as well. But you know what, y'all? Get your ticket. Get your ticket. Hit that like button because we're about to get into it. And as I board this train, I got a nice little song for y'all because it's Friday night. And you know, we had a rough week over here. Yes, we did. We talked about Monique 3 days and her son Shalom. It was rough over here. Monday through Wednesday, we had to talk about them. Then Thursday, the people got emotional because we came at the beehive. Yes, we did. Knocked that beehive down and made some honey. We sure did. And they came a buzzing, and we buzzed right on back. Bees everywhere. Come on, Savannah. They was everywhere. But ain't no bee gonna sting us. No, we didn't back down. We didn't back down. We don't back down over here. We don't back down. No, we do not. Come on now. Come on now, E. We don't back down over here. Everybody stands their ground. Y'all better be ready. Now listen, y'all know what I need in the thank you, brown eyes. Listen, y'all know what I need in the chat. I need a what? I need a choo-choo. All aboard, everybody. It is Friday night trending topics. I said what I said, and I did what I did. That's what the trending topics name is tonight. And as we go through this, as I board the train, I got a nice song for y'all. I hope y'all like it. Hold on 1 second. Let me play the song as I board the train. Hold on now.
Forgive me for thinking less of myself. Forgive me for thinking that no one could ever love me. When you've been right here, right by my side, showing me that you would never leave me. I'm more than enough, he told me. More of you, he requires more of you. In time you will see, he's all that you need. He has been right there. You've been there. Forgive me for thinking less of myself. Oh, been right here, right by my side. Oh, showing me that you would never leave me. I'm more than enough, more than enough. He told me, he told me. More of you, more of you. He requires more of you. In time you will see, he's all that you need. He has been right there. He's been there. He's been there. I'm sorry, Lord. Please forgive me. I should have seen it sooner. I should have known it sooner. I'm sorry, Lord. Please forgive me. I should have seen it sooner. I should have seen it sooner. Yeah. More than enough, more than enough. He told me, he told me. More of you, more of you. He requires more of you. You are more than enough, more than enough. He told me, he told me, yeah. More of you, more of you. He requires more of you. In time you will see, he's all that you need. He has been right there. He's been there. You've been there. You've been there.
Thank you guys for allowing me to play that, because I want all y'all to know you're more than enough. Live your best life.
Yes.
Live your best life. Yeah, live your best life, everybody. You're more than enough. Now we got to get into this, because this is what we came for, right? I said what I said, and I did what I did. And we're going to start off with DL Hughley, because he said, I said what I said. She did what she did. It ain't nothing we need to talk about. He said he done. He's done. And he ain't got nothing for Monique. Okay? Just like Monique don't have nothing for her son, Shalom, DL Hughley said, I ain't got nothing for that chick. It's a wrap. It's over. Okay? So you know TMZ, they got boots on the ground 24/7. They don't sleep, TMZ. They never sleep. Okay? So DL Hughley stands by Monique comments. Sit down, not happening. Remember The Color Purple? He said, hell no, he ain't sitting down with her. He ain't got nothing to say to her. Let's hear from his own mouth.
Have you spoken to Monique recently? I mean, I just got to put it out there. Would you be willing to kind of sit down with her on Club Shay Shay and kind of have a conversation?
I would never go on Club Shay Shay. And no, I haven't spoken to Monique. I think we said all we need to say.
Would
I have
you?
nothing to say there at all.
Do you regret anything that was said on your behalf?
Not one thing. Not one thing.
So you guys are good. Can't see a reconciliation. Do you see?
There's never. I don't even know why there would be a need to be. I took it already. She said what she said. I said what I said. We're grown people. We don't have to be in the same space. But I think that the idea that people need to reconcile when they obviously are never going to see things out of eyes is a bit of a fallacy.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
He said, that's it. It's a wrap. He ain't got nothing for it. So DL Hughley moving on from his feud with Monique, saying he's a grown man who doesn't think every argument needs a resolution. And this one definitely will not. We got the comedian out in New York City where he reacts about his very public beef with the Oscar winner and wonder if he'd be interested in a sit down on the Shannon Sharp Club Shay Shay podcast. You got to see how DL Hughley immediately shot down any notion of that happening, because it sounds like he's not too thrilled with Shannon either. So that was Monique on Club Shay Shay. You can go catch it over there. It's 3 hours. It's doing well, but I don't think anything gonna beat the Cat Williams interview. Okay, so Hughley said he'll never go on Club Shay Shay, and he's definitely not reaching out to Monique because he's convinced they both said all they need to say. Remember, Monique went after a bunch of entertainment industry folks on Sharp's podcast, and specifically said DL Hughley offended her on his radio show during an interview. She demanded the segment not air, a request DL said he agreed to in some social media rant when he called her a liar earlier this month. DL told us he's not backing down on a single word he said about Monique, saying he got zero regrets and doesn't need to reconcile with her because they both adults who said what they said. Basically, Hughley says they do not have to be in the same space, and he adds it's a fallacy to believe folks who don't see eye to eye have to reconcile. Okay. By the way, this isn't the first time Hughley and Mo had a beef. Back in 2022, a contract dispute over who was supposed to headline a comedy show resulted in Monique calling out DL for saying he didn't believe his daughter at first when she said she was SA. Monique apologized for bringing up his daughter, but Hughley told us at the time arguments like that, like the one with her, just weren't worth his time. Pretty much exactly how he still feels today. Okay, and this is when they called him out in June. He said, Monique, cool.
Don't let your vision.
I'll wait to skip that ad. 1 second there, everybody.
A lot of people saw the back and forth with you and Monique, and she apologized. I wonder if you took that I
don't even know who you're talking about. Listen, I don't even know who you're talking about. That you only get so many breaths in your life, and I refuse to use one more on somebody like that.
And you heard the.
I haven't heard anything. I don't listen to that.
Really?
Not at all.
A lot of people felt like I heard people talking about it, and they were saying, "Yo, it was like a very it was like I'm sorry, but
I can tell you this. I work. My family's intact. We just came from doing a benefit for the people that were affected by the tragedy in Buffalo. I go home and see my granddaughter. I have no words or breath left for somebody like that.
Never work with her again?
I don't even know who it is. I don't know who we're talking about.
Hey, I feel it. There's lines. There's a line. Everyone has a line.
Yeah. And my line is my family.
He said, Monique, cool. Okay. Seems DL's putting this feud in his rear view too. But we'll have to wait and see if Monique gonna let it slip that easily. Listen, he said it's a wrap. He ain't got nothing for her. In my opinion, your thoughts?
I'm glad he ain't got nothing for her, because I ain't got nothing for her neither.
I appreciate you. In my opinion, Don, we got a space. Leo, you're up.
Look, I feel the same way. If people have made a decision, I said what I said. He's not trying to be disrespectful to her. He ain't calling out her family after he already did. But he got to a point, this is it. And I'm with him. Okay. It's done. It's done.
It's done. I'm glad you know what, because at some point, you know that old saying, somebody got to stop putting fuel in the fire. Somebody got to decide to stop talking. Well, he's stopping. He's like, he's good. Felicia, you're up.
Good evening, everybody. Happy Friday. I hope everyone has a really good weekend. You know, I have never been dragging somebody for 2 days. I'm so tired. I don't have none either. I want opinion. I think we're done. I think it's been a long week. It's been an emotional week. We were all so invested trying to understand, trying to find a place where we can find some peace about this situation. So I can only imagine the people who really know her, who have a real relationship with her, with a working one or a personal one, when they get done, they're done. Yeah. So yeah, that's my comment.
I appreciate you. Thank you. Tay Tay.
Look, we both adults, okay? Let's go on our separate. You going to your way, I'll go to my way, and I'll forgive you, but I ain't forget what you said. That's all.
I know that's right. You said you're gonna forgive, but you're not gonna forget. I appreciate you, Tay Tay. Katrina.
You're welcome, Diva.
Hey, good evening, y'all.
Hey.
Both of them some clowns, so both of them need to be gone. My body has Monique. I think Monique is ingrained in my brain. my brain. Monique has put us through it this week. Oh my God, we needed that song. We needed that song that you played before we started, girl, because that train had us exhausted. But like I said, if you ain't got nothing else to say about this person, that person ain't got nothing else to say about you, just let it go, let it die. Concentrate on your families, because both of y'all is something else. Just concentrate on your family life, because we tired. That's all I got to say.
I appreciate you, Savannah.
So make that, what are we at? 0-6. I think we're all done. I appreciate him not responding because it would have just added more fuel for her to reply or respond on stage. And he's still part of her act, as we all know. I think the argument now is bigger than just DL. Oprah, Tyler, I think Monique needs to focus on Shalon, and that's what's important right now, just as DL should focus on his family. So I think we're all done, and Monique out. We're tired of Monique, and can we put Beyonce on that list too? And we're good. We're tired of them this week.
Now you're going to slip that in. Don't do that. Don't do that. E.
Every time. Well, first of all, Julius, I hope that you are making a speedy recovery, baby. I am wishing you well. Positive vibes your way, my dear. In relation to DL, every time I hear DL's name, it's in relation to Monique nowadays. I think that DL should really be thanking Monique for making him relevant again. I'm actually surprised that the people at TMZ even recognized DL to even ask him for a comment with all those busy and well-to-do folks walking around in the airport. I think that just goes to show how powerful Monique really is. Monique sells, what did she say? Monique says DL's name once every 2 years. And that gives him some sauce to do another 6 months of press tour. Okay. I tell you what, DL needs to call his daughter. That's what he needs to do. Monique is out on tour right now, and she said what she said too. Dark Matter tour is on. The tickets are almost sold out, if I'm not mistaken. And I think that DL needs to call his daughter. Yeah, that's what I think. Choo choo.
Mm-hmm. Dr. Love.
I am so with you, E.
Come on, Dr. Love.
We got to stand our ground. A lot of you guys tonight. First of all, YouTube have made Monique so famous. She is going, every concert, or not concert, show is sold out. It's not almost, they're sold out. And I just want to say thanks to YouTube. I'm acting like I'm her, but no.
Not every one of them.
Huh? You say what?
Not all of them.
Oh, they wasn't? Well, I looked, the last I looked, I couldn't believe the sales. Okay, so, and then DL Hughley, I'm with you, E. She makes him relevant. But to me, she gonna stay relevant from now on. It's something about her. She at that point now, somebody put something in her ear, she gonna stay relevant. And yes, I went on TikTok because I love her son. He is just adorable to me. And I told him he needs to stay on TikTok and keep getting his money too. Yes, he do. Even if he do some little comedy or whatever, we know him now. So I said, tell him to hit them roses to keep getting his money. And that's pretty much it. But I've never liked D.L. Hughley, so I'm going to just keep that 100 too. So he looked like he got boobs.
And girl, didn't we skip through his parts on the Kings of Comedy? He was not funny.
He sure wasn't.
And you're up.
Hey.
Hey.
I never cared for DL.
VIP. Yes, VIP.
I never cared for DL. He's not funny to me. I don't care about Monique. I gave back my, ticket of Sweet Baby.
Oh no.
But I like the attitude that he has. And that's the attitude I'm going to take 2024. He said there's too much, like, what did he say? It's like you only have so much breath and life and whatever. It's like, why give BS life? So I like that attitude, but I don't care for neither of them. I'm over it. Take me out the group chat. Choo choo.
Hey, VIP.
Okay.
Hey, my VIP sisters.
Hey, VIP.
Hi, Cheyenne.
Hi. And I love what Tay Tay said. Forgive, but don't forget.
Oh, okay. Yeah, DL is really smart. He does have a syndicated radio show. But you know what? We're going to let them slide on a Friday night. Because you know what? He said what he said, and we said what we said. You hear me, brown eyes? We're going to let them slide, okay? But anyway, we're going to move on. Oh, wait, come on, Jamie. Diva, I've been married 43 years. Well, come on now. Congratulations. I buy what I like. I bought myself pink roses from Forever, for Rose Forever. I have a good, hardworking husband. I'm good. Come on now. Come on like Vivica Fox. I know that's right. She said,
better speak on it.
You better speak on it. Come on.
Period.
You said, I'm good. I'm glad you good. Come on now. I love it. All right. Choo. Okay, Lakeisha said, Cat Williams' comedy show was sold out before he ever added Monique. You better tell the people and educate them on this Friday night.
Amen. And they weren't giving their tickets back.
Come on now. I bought my tickets weeks ago. Now that he added Monique, I honestly don't want to go anymore. Well, there's a word right there. What? Word right there. Lakeisha,
well, don't worry. It's going to cost you money to send yours back because I had the cancellation fee and I had to get charged the extra fee for canceling
the people sick of Monique. That's crazy.
Oh, well, why don't y'all just get tickets to DL's tour? Oh, wait. He's not on tour, is he?
I have one better. Why don't
we can just watch him on his show, though. Ha, 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 D.
Why don't y'all go to Nicki's concert with me in April?
Nicki Minaj?
Nicki is trash, I know.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on, guys. Let's bring it back. I want to bring it back really quickly. And I'm going to bring it back because we got to talk about Valentine's Day, y'all. People done lost their mind. This chick was so mad at her boyfriend because he didn't get her a Valentine's Day gift. She went over to his house and wreaked havoc. See, let me tell you something. Don't give nobody the keys to your house. You come over when I'm here. You ring my doorbell and I let you in. You gave this girl the keys and now you didn't buy her Valentine's Day gift and she lost her natural mind. Let me share this screen here. And she needs to get arrested. So a furious woman destroys her boyfriend's apartment because he didn't get her anything. Because he didn't get anything for on Valentine's Day. Okay. So here go the video. This woman, she crazy. She cray. She did all this in his house. She crazy, and I hope they found her and locked her behind up. She crazy. Hell have no fury like a woman scorned on Valentine's Day. A new viral video posted on Reddit shows a furious woman getting revenge after she reportedly not receiving a gift. The chaotic 26-second video posted on the public freakout subreddit showed a woman walking through an apartment, which was totally trashed. I hate when these things play. As she makes her way through the space, she slams the occupant of the apartment, who is believed to be her boyfriend, showing off the destruction she caused. The video was also posted on X, formerly known as Twitter, on February 14, 2024. F you, she says at the start of the clip, which was posted on Reddit with the caption, "Girl trashes boyfriend's apartment due to not getting anything for her on Valentine's Day." Meanwhile, the X post read, "Ladies, if you don't get anything for Valentine's Day, you need to call 1-800-THAT-GIRL. I specialize in home wrecking, whether it's your baby daddy, boyfriend, or her man. We get the job done on money back guaranteed." As the woman walks through the apartment, viewers are given a glimpse into the complete destruction of the apartment, where the woman appears to have ruined many of the large pieces of furniture. The woman's damage starts off as some inconvenient mess as she starts showing the floor and what appears to be pieces of bed linen littering the floor and kitchen benches. She then pans around the kitchen with food open and smeared on the floors and appliances, and the freezer door left wide open. There are also multiple containers left out on the bench, and cabinet doors also open. Moving over to the bedroom, the extent of the woman's damage is shown. This girl is crazy. She needs to be locked up. The bed head is shown with huge chunks of it missing, with the inwards strewn around the apartment. The mattress is missing from the bed, and a red liquid has been thrown all over the beige colored carpet along the headboard. Walking past the bedroom, the water can be heard running, presumably from the shower, with the contents of haphazardly thrown around. There's a product smeared all over the mirror, bathroom sink and counter, and one of the cabinet doors has also been ripped off and is lying on the floor. She makes her way to another bedroom, which also features a bed with a black upholstered fabric bed frame. Like the other room, huge chunks have been cut out of the bed head and the mattress, although still on the bed, has also been hacked into, with the contents scattered around the room. The cushions was thrown on the floor, and one seated lounge in the corner didn't escape unscathed. This girl is sick. Because my friend told me to post on Twitter, "Ladies, if you don't get nothing for Valentine's Day, you need to call 1-800-THAT-GIRL. I specialize in home wrecker, whether it's your baby daddy, boyfriend, or her man. Well, we'll get the job done on money back guarantee." Walking into the ensuite, it is in a similar condition to the first bathroom, left and near ruin. The video then abruptly ends as she walks towards an open door. Appalled commenters couldn't believe the state of the apartment, with some questioning the legitimacy of it. "Wait, we're just believing captions now?" one question. "This is an old post. An original one said the man cheated. But okay, rhetoric. Yeah, I want to believe this is staged, but considering how people are filming themselves committing assault or straight up doing drive-bys happened last year, this is probably real," one person wrote. Others estimated the damage that she caused, particularly by letting the water to continue running, may be in the tens of thousands of dollars. "I do the work for restoration company, depending on where the water goes and if he has anyone below him. The job could be well above $50K, they guess." Now, they are true. People lie now. They do anything for clout in videos. But this is what she posted. What are your thoughts, in my opinion?
Listen here, I'm not for nobody doing violence. But if I came in my house and my house looked like that, oh baby, you better find the police officer before I do, because I'm gonna wring your neck. I'm not even playing with nobody. This is ridiculous. You acting very untrained and very unsane. I don't know where they making these people from. But let me tell you something. Ain't nobody obligated to buy you a dang on thing. You better love yourself.
A gift? Insane. But listen, there's people that tell their significant others, I want this, I better get that. It's insane, this gift giving thing. Leo, your thoughts?
Whew, she crazier than Ish House rat for this one. Okay. I'm gonna say this, right? In my 50s, if this had been a brother of mine in my 50s, we're gonna do everything legal we possibly can to get this girl locked up. She put the evidence out there. We're gonna do the best lawyers, everything to make sure that she will see justice for this. But 20 years ago, me and my girls would have put our ski mask on and she would have got her ass beat DF down. Okay? She would have been caught out there because she fit to get jumped. She gonna pay that with her ass. Chill. That's all I got.
I know that's right. Felicia?
Oh, okay. I got so many questions. So if it's real, did she buy that furniture? Was she paying the rent?
Now, if she begging for gifts like that, she ain't bought nothing.
I bet you she bought him a gift. Listen, the thing about Valentine's Day, the origins were bloody and violent, okay? And then it kind of turned it into a sweetheart deal. So she tore stuff up. She tore up the 2 love beds and everything. She put daggers and everything. She recorded it, and they said that it looks like he was there. She was there to show him what she had done. I don't think she just became that way. If this is real, she's been that way. So you should have went out and bought her something because you should know this woman. And if you didn't buy her something and she told you, if you don't remember this year, I'm going to tear your ish up. Well, she did what she said she was going to do. What's the name of your show? I said what I said and I did what I did. I'm not angry with her. She didn't hurt nobody. She just tore up some stuff. I don't value stuff. So, the next person he's with, he's not going to forget. Come through.
Oh my God.
Come through on Valentine's Day, man. Just do the right thing because your stuff going to get tore up.
Oh my God.
I ain't mad with her. If it's real, I'm not mad with her.
Oh my goodness. Tay.
One, she's a big dummy to post that on the what you call it, on the online right there. And two, you get mad for that right there. Girl, if I was you, I would buy something for myself. Okay. And 3, I'm not going to trash somebody place like that because I can't get no gift on Valentine's Day. Girl, bye. I hope you face charge and lock her up, but in the jail because 1, I'm not going to jail for you, okay? And 4. And you say your friend told you post that out too, girl, you shouldn't listen to your friends like that. Tell you that. I'm sorry, Diva. I rather be single myself than not to get in the relationship with them. I'm good.
Come on, Vivica Fox, okay? I'm good. Come on now. Carbar, who could be bigger than Cat Williams? Last night on Nightcap, Ocho said who Shay interviewing Saturday will be bigger than Cat views. Shannon wouldn't say who it was because he was so scared somebody would try to get the person from him. You know what, Carbar? And those are facts right there. You can't say. It's a shame because the people will go behind your back and kick, scratch, and do whatever to try to get that person. Well,
now, you know what? Be fun if it was Tyler Perry.
Ooh.
And cat. Oh. Oh. Oh.
You remember you looked at the camera and said, Tyler, I need you to sit on this couch.
Well, because that's the only person, Tyler or Oprah could be the only person that's going to be bigger than Cat. Who else could be bigger than the Cat views?
Now, you know Oprah ain't coming.
Beyonce.
See, y'all playing with that Beyonce. I ain't got time for that. Y'all playing games. Who do y'all think? Listen, who do y'all put in the chat? Who you think Club Shay Shay is about to interview? I mean, he locking this thing down. He about to shut the YouTube down. You better come on now. No, Nicki Minaj not going to be no bigger than Cat Williams.
It got to be her husband for real. I'm thinking.
It's Mike Epps. It's Mike Epps.
It's a rapper. I'm thinking it's Hoover.
No, the picture he took with him, he said, we don't need no video. We just showing you the picture.
I know that's right. Thank you for the super chat. Hey, Digga. Allegedly, Nick Cannon wants Mariah back. Shaking my head. Wow, M. Shot. She ain't going back to him. Well, and if he wants her back, he sure is playing with that Bree. What's her name? Bree TC. He playing with her because she thinks she won out of all the ladies. He had Valentine's Day with her. He goes on vacation with her. So he playing in that girl face. She gonna fall all the way out in these streets if she ends up not being the one. She's thinking she's gonna get the ring out of him. Where am I at? Who am I up? Katrina, you're up.
Yeah. I was just wondering, how long was he going with this girl? And how old is she? And then the thing of it is, it was leap year. So did she buy him a gift and he didn't buy her one? Because it was supposed to be women supposed to buy men gifts this year. But the thing about it is, girl, you going crazy over a Valentine gift? Was she with him for Christmas? Like birthdays? How long you been with this man? Like that's you up there giving up that free sex and then expecting to get a Valentine gift when he ain't give you now. First of all, why I just don't understand. You going there slicing up all this stuff. You know you ain't finna get no gift now. The only bracelet you finna get gonna have two. You gonna be connected. They gonna be connected. You ain't get two bracelets. But what I don't understand is what that was just weird. And then she advertised and saying that if we want somebody to do our man house to call her. That's a fool. He must have realized what he got. That's a messed up situation right there. How in the world?
Men love a fool though. Y'all don't know. Men
I
love a
guess
crazy
he must
woman.
because, like I'm saying, how long you been going with this girl?
Yes,
they did. It probably
Like
will
with
be
Christmas or whatsoever. Did you miss your Christmas? Did you get her something for Christmas? Did you? I mean, I don't get it. If you ain't get on there for Christmas, like y'all said, her house, that apartment gonna be that apartment gonna be up in the sky.
It won't exist.
Girl, that apartment been blowed off the block. Cause I don't get it. If you ain't getting that for Christmas, how in the world?
It won't
I'm
exist.
just saying. I mean, did you get her something for Christmas? And how long y'all been going together for her to be that mad that you didn't get her nothing for Valentine's Day? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, how long y'all been going together?
They met in January, Katrina.
Girl, you lying.
Well, hold on, brown eyes.
They met in January. And
Listen.
she already doing that. He must
But
be
he gave her the key though.
Yeah, that's the thing. She had to have the key.
I'm saying, but
she had to be a pit bull if she did it while he was standing there. Now he just a dummy. But hold on one second, guys. Brown eyes. If Diddy is on Club Shay Shay, the YouTube will shut down. The internet will break. The internet will break. So now we got to wait. The internet will break if Diddy is on Club Shay Shay. I promise you that.
He got these new lawyers, people. He got these new lawyers. Everybody told him to go to Club Shay Shay.
Girl, no, because Tia Marie finished. Tia Marie's doing it now.
But see, the thing is, no lawyer in their right mind
gonna let him go
to go anywhere and speak. They wouldn't. Usher, okay, I can see Usher, but you think Usher? He ain't. Barack Obama ain't sitting on that couch and getting no comment. Boy, y'all, Obama,
They
Savannah,
put Crystal Keys in there too.
Savannah, you're up. Did I come to you already?
No, ma'am. It's on me. There's a difference between a fool and crazy, and this is plain crazy. I don't celebrate Valentine's Day. I think it's so commercialized that it's not romantic to me anymore. So I love spontaneous love. I want to be surprised and receive, and just as I give when it's unexpected, that's how I love to receive. So Valentine's Day to us, it's not a regular day, and nowadays people just want to get gifts so they can put it on Instagram. It's all about, showing and showcasing on the internet. If it was done to my son, oh baby, we would be prosecuting. I would be suing. I would definitely be going after her parents, pressing charges. This is criminal. This is absolutely criminal, because if it's an apartment, there's damage to the apartment that they'll have to pay. If there's tenants underneath, that's a water bed. So that water is going to leak on the floor, maybe get to the tenants underneath. So that's damage there. I mean, they're looking at tens of thousands of dollars that they're going to incur in damages. So I will be suing absolutely, because that now it's stuff. What about her birthday or anniversary, or what is she do? Is it going to turn to physical violence and no? I will absolutely be suing. This is absolutely plumb crazy. This young lady probably has something mental.
She definitely does. So Love is Mimi. Diva, let's have a Shay watch party for it. How do these people do the watch party? Because I would get dinged if I show his video. I gotta look into it. I don't know how people do these.
You have to do it on Instagram or TikTok.
Oh, okay. Because I like to watch parties too.
Yeah, that would be cool. Okay, let me figure out what I want to do, because I really want to do with Royer a watch party for the Wendy Williams documentary, but I have to see. But thank you. Let's see what we can do. You're up. Go ahead, Felicia. Did you want to say something?
If I may, I just wanted to give a little bit of a historical background. When and rest in peace to Lisa Left Eye. She was dating Andre Rison, and they got into a whole thing. And she burned down his whole mansion, and they didn't break up. So come on, look, that looked like some IKEA furniture, and I'm not slamming it because Gail's man was at the renter rack, so we good. I don't want my sisters that love me over there in that second and third row to think that I'm some wildfire. I'm just saying, in the overall, women have done this over Valentine's Day. They do these things. And it's 30 years this year that she burned down that man's mansion. And they went back together again. So, there's a lot going on.
It's a lot, but she sure did.
She got charges that had to pay her the damages too.
Listen, Wayfair, IKEA, is less than $45,000 in the trust fund. Let's keep it.
You're up. You're trying to cut out tonight.
Well, if he sues, I think this lady should countersue, because this can definitely be turned around. I mean, from what I'm hearing, it's all kinds of emotional distress, infliction of mental anguish, and really theft by taking. If I sleep with you and I think I'm in love, and you show me on Valentine's Day you're not the person I thought I love, I want my feelings back. That's theft by taking. I don't give a damn how many charges your leasing office charges you, how much water damage there is. That's your problem. Listen to me. I know that sometimes people can experience tragedy on Valentine's Day. So some couples come to a mutual agreement that they don't exchange gifts on Valentine's Day. However, that's in the minority. Any girlfriend who does not receive a gift on Valentine's Day is not the real girlfriend. I have to stand with this woman because she's getting the job done and she's doing the Lord's work, if you ask me. #1-800-THAT-GIRL. She said, I'm pulling up on boyfriends, baby daddies alike. And listen, I want to know how a man sleeps with a woman, has intimate relationships with her, send text messages and FaceTime during the month of February, yet not get this young lady anything on the day for lovers. Like someone said earlier, this day has been commercialized. We've been sleeping together. I got a key to your place and you didn't get me nothing on Valentine's Day? 1-800 that girl. She really has some good ideas when you were reading that article, Diva. And I want to publicly say it right here, right now. When you open up your legs to any man, he owes you a gift. Lots of gifts. Every gift. And you should be getting that before. You should be getting that before and after.
Period.
The problem here is we've been so remixed by social media and men perpetuating this sassy apocalypse, quote unquote. Those are my words, not Diva. And we keep hearing men, a segregated group of men and a segregated group of women who agree with these men who say men are the prize. We've been hearing this for so long. Men are the prize. So much so that it sounds foreign when a woman finally stands up and says, I'm the prize. I deserve gifts. I deserve to be spoiled, not just on Valentine's Day, but every day. That's nature's way. We talk down too much on women giving up the milk and cow for free that we cannot scold a woman for enacting consequences for lukewarm and disappointing performances from men who do not provide gifts. Remember, this is the age of Aquarius. I'm also an Aquarius sun and Mercury sign myself. This is the era of restoring things into their natural balance. Men should buy women gifts. Period. 1-800 that girl.
Okay, we calling.
Amen.
Oh my.
He has spoken.
Whoa.
All righty.
Choo
Yeah,
choo.
the panel is talking tonight. My type of talk. But when I was 20. Anywho, we did not talk about the fact that where was this guy at when all of this stuff was going on? He was out with some other woman. Let's talk about how this apartment got like this, because where was this guy at? And it looked like it was dark outside. I was trying to look through the windows, Diva, but he was out with someone else. And he wasn't answering text messages. He was not answering calls. It wasn't just about a gift. Let's just really say what it was. He was out with someone else, and that's the consequence he has to pay. It's bad, but it is. And I hope he got insurance, because he will be paid if he do. That's the only good thing out of it. But the first thing came to my mind, you gave somebody 2-3 hours to tear up a house like this. You didn't answer them text messages. You ignoring her calls, and you think you gonna tell her what you told her before. Oh, my phone went dead. Oh, this happened. Not today. So, yeah,
that's right though. That's right, Dr. Love. He has a relationship with someone else who had the Valentine gifts that time. And she knows it. And that's the reason why she's so mad.
Correct.
Yeah, she didn't tear that up over one little flower.
And I believe she bought him a real Rolex for Valentine's Day. So
now you're wilding out.
Yeah, no, I believe it. I believe it.
Come on, I cannot.
I'm just glad he wasn't at home, because if the house got like that, the way she was stabbing that bed, I'm glad he wasn't there.
Yeah, but Felicia Ryder, she had him a car out there. It was something big, and he was with some other woman, and probably with some other woman in her car. She couldn't get home.
They say she bought him some land.
Yeah,
ain't no way.
They going too far, Diva. They going too far.
All the way to the left. Go ahead, Shan.
See, I'm not doing all this extra stuff because I'm just too gorgeous. So I'm not doing all of that.
Period.
But if you're doing that, why would you record it and put it on the internet? It's like you telling on yourself. That's what I don't understand. I feel like this generation feels like they need to record everything and put everything on. I feel like she put it on the internet for attention. But if he didn't want you before, he's not going to want you now. And in my opinion, always tell us this gem. Never let a man tell you more than once that he don't want you.
Come on now.
So if you got to do all of that, girl, this is what I would have done. I would have went to my plan B, C, D, E, F, G, and they'll get me all the gifts I want. You know,
Okay,
I'm just saying,
VIP.
you
Okay.
can't just put no. No. Derwin.
Not J. Rob.
My boyfriend's right here, y'all. Listen.
Yeah, but wait, hold on, Shan. Not J. Rob talking about men. It's over. Females are just evil.
Okay,
y'all better recognize. No, but when I say plan B, C, D, I'm not saying dating multiple people. What I'm trying to say is, if that man don't want you, somebody is going to. There's going to be somebody who gives you gifts. So you spending your Valentine's Day ripping up his stuff, putting it on the internet to get yourself arrested. It's like, move on. So my point was move on. And my boyfriend's right here. So it's like, I'm not promoting,
violence.
Cheating.
Okay.
I'm not.
All right. Okay. Listen, if it's that serious, if your love language is gift giving and receiving or just gift receiving, you know your man. So you're going to go now. He really can't buy you nothing at his neck check because he got to replace everything in the house. So you done. And if some chick goes to my son's house and rips up his stuff, she going to have problems. I'm coming in here. But you know what? You don't give your keys to nobody. That's the lesson there. That's the real lesson.
No, Diva, don't you interfere in these. You stay out of that.
I thought somebody said she bought all the furniture anyway. And was paying
She
rent.
did, and she bought the apartment building too.
Oh, okay.
He didn't buy nothing. That trash girl ain't bought nothing.
Listen. Let me move into this Kelly Rowland story because
she did buy something. 2 bracelets that she gonna have to wear in the future. They're gonna be connected.
Guys, let me go into the next story. Kelly Rowland. You know what? Taraji got the people in here in these streets acting a fool. She done talked about the trailers had roaches and rats and mice. Then she goes to the Color Purple and she said they didn't have no food and they had to drive themselves through the dangerous streets of Atlanta to get to the set. Holla if y'all live in Atlanta, because she disrespected y'all. Yeah.
Well, he said it was dangerous.
Hold on. I don't know. I gotta figure out how to do it, y'all. Okay. Live when Shannon Sharp's interview is live and you share your screen with us. Yeah, but if I share my screen, I do know how to do that. I know what you're saying. I can share my screen with y'all, but at the end, YouTube is gonna come at my neck and strike my channel, be like, stop showing hours of other people's stuff. Because Shannon Sharp does 3-hour interviews. I don't know how these other content creators get away with it. But let me see what I could do. I'm gonna see if I could do something. Maybe I can ask Shannon Sharp. I don't know. Is he gonna respond to is Club Shay Shay gonna respond to my request? I gotta ask him. I'll ask him. All right. So anyway, guys, so now so Taraji said they didn't get no chicken, no biscuits, and no pay. And their trailers was trash. Okay. So as a result, the other people are now running the streets. The Billy Porter, they caught him in the streets the other day. He said he poor. Billy Porter said, I'm poor. That's right, I'm poor. I don't got no money. She got what's the guy from what's his darn name from Empire that played along Taraji.
Jussie Smollett.
No, not just
Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard. Now talking about they owe me. Run me my money because when I was on Empire, I didn't get paid enough. She has everybody in the streets losing their natural mind except Vivica Fox. Vivica Fox said, I'm good. Yeah, I ain't messing with you right now. I saw your comment. I ain't messing with you. So
choo-choo.
Yeah, choo-choo. Listen, so, because of Taraji, every black actor, actress, entertainer, when the mic is in front of their face, they're losing their mind saying they're not getting paid. Yeah, that's what they doing. So now I'm going to share screen. Kelly goes over there to the Today Show. Well, Huda, you know, she's the nicest person in the world. She's so sweet, so kind, so laid back. She thought Kelly was going to do a whole hour show with her. And Kelly loses her mind and walks out because the fitting room wasn't up to par. Say what now? Why you do that to her? Let me share this screen. Let me share this screen. So Kelly Rowland walks off the Today Show as a guest host because the dressing rooms weren't up to par. So these holder scrambling, looking for another person to help her out. Now Kelly knows she ain't had to do that. So Kelly Rowland dramatically, she's beautiful, but she dramatically walked out of NBC's Today Show on Thursday morning after the star thought her dressing room was not up to snuff. Sources exclusively tell Page 6. The R&B singer and actress was a guest on the 8 a.m. hour of Today and was then expected to fill in for Jenna Bush in the 4th hour as guest host of Today with Hoda and Jenna. Rowland, however, dropped out at the 11th hour because her dressing room wasn't up to par, and she left Hoda scurrying to find a replacement, sources told us. Now, Kelly, that was wrong. That was dead wrong. How long you got to be in that dressing room? Messy. So Kelly and her team were not happy. They did not like the dressing room, so they decided to pull her off the show, leaving Hoda without a guest host for the 10 a.m. hour. A source familiar with the situation told Page 6. Rowland was on the show to promote her new Tyler Perry movie that she produced for Netflix, in which she stars in and is also a producer. Kelly, abrupt as it left, Today's insiders perplexed because she's beloved at Today. She was getting the full hour, and Hoda is the biggest hype woman on the planet. It made no sense, a source said. Made no sense. Calm down, Kelly. So Kelly and her team played a dramatic game of musical dressing rooms, we hear. They inquired about a green room upstairs because they didn't like the one she was in. Unfortunately, the upstairs room was occupied by Jennifer Lopez, who arrived to the studio prior to Kelly to promote her new album, This Is Me. This Is Me Now, and her accompanying film project, The Greatest Love Story Never Told. Dressing rooms at Today are known to be some of the smallest in the TV industry, practically glorified closets, as one source put it. That they are not nice. It's the oldest building. There are major space limitations. It's not glamorous. It's not fresh flowers and candles and gourmet food. It's basically a white box shared the TV source. Still, we're told Today producers offer Rowland several other options, including multiple talent dressing rooms and some much larger utility makeup and hair areas. They didn't want it. The show basically offered up as much as possible, but they weren't happy with it. So they walked and they left, the insider said. Thankfully for Hoda, singer Rita Ora volunteered and filled in for Rowland. We hear she happily took a dressing room similar to the one briefly occupied by the former Destiny Child star. Rest for Today, and Rowland did not comment. Oh, Kelly, wrong road. Wrong road. Come on, fix it, Jesus. Wrong road. Wrong road. Now, Jennifer Lopez, they said she has a whole rider of how she wants things to be when she arrives. If Jennifer Lopez, J-Lo from the block, stayed and used whatever dressing room she could, Kelly, go sit in that box and do the show. You committed to an hour show and then you walk out because the dressing room is not right. You already had your makeup and stuff done and was looking cute for the little segment that you did. This is messy, y'all. This is messy. Let's talk about it, in my opinion. What are your thoughts?
Oh, Diva, I might shake the train on this one.
Come on now, shake the train.
Listen here. Y'all talked about Taraji stayed in it too long and didn't speak up. Kelly said, I ain't staying in it at all. I'm going to see y'all later. Deuces. She go for what she believed in. Don't take what you ain't willing to take. Because if you take it, they'll keep on dishing it to you. She just told you she wasn't that girl.
Choo, choo, choo.
Everybody think, come on now, Increase Matters. I hear you. You said Diva must be more to the story. No, I think that is the story. If J-Lo stayed, Kelly, you should have did your hour. It's an hour. I guess I'm on the car by myself. Leo, you're up.
You know what my good friend Felicia always say? It's about economics. Economics.
The resources.
The resources. And she get an hour on today. You make it work. You make it do what it do. In my opinion.
You better talk.
In my opinion. You got the chops. You got the looks. You don't know what relationship you're building with. And I think NBC is owned by Disney or this Disney, right? So you don't know what relationships you are building. It's not just about walking out and I'm not taking this and I don't like what my dressing room looked like and I'm walking out and closing the door on today. You're closing the door on a whole relationship that you can have with Disney. That you done. Like they're not gonna look for you for anything.
Come on now.
Kelly doing Lifetime movies. Kelly is a better actress to me than Beyonce. This is just my opinion.
Right.
You know, throw the tomatoes. I'm just saying. And so when you are looking for opportunities, I don't think you should take ish from people, but they did try to accommodate you. They did not say, oh, this your closet, and you got to take it as it is and do what you gonna do. I mean, take it or leave it. That's not what they did. They tried to accommodate her.
Yes, they did.
Jennifer Lopez had the top floor and the best rooms, but she ain't no Jennifer Lopez.
No, come on now. You better tell it. She not.
Period.
She's Lopez. And I'm talking about in the industry form of things. I think she's talented. I think she sings better than Jennifer Lopez. I think she acts better than Jennifer Lopez, but she still ain't no Jennifer Lopez. So I mean, build your bridge, build it brick by brick where you're at a place where you can get your writer and say, this is what I want for me to appear on your show. Do the hour, shine. Oh, Disney on ABC. Well, whoever, Viacom, whoever owns NBC, there's a bigger conglomerate than NBC that owns NBC. So therefore, whoever owns it or whatever, you build a bridge to be able to have other opportunities is what I'm just saying. But if she ain't here for it, then she ain't here for it. So therefore, the opportunities won't be there for her. You take it on both ends. Make your stand. Let the people know I ain't here for the trash dressing room, and now all the people know, and then therefore that you won't be invited back, and you get what you gave. You did what you said, you did what you did, and then you got to get what you get.
Oh, you know what I just thought? Oh, Leo. Oh my God. You know what I just thought? So Taraji messed up The Color Purple for Oprah. And now Kelly messes up this movie that Tyler Perry did. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, this is a mess. This is a mess. She was too dramatic, too messy. That you had an hour to sit there and really promote this movie. Okay, I gotta block this guy because he's bugging. Let me block him. All right, there we go. All right, she had she had an opportunity to sit there out and block her movie. I mean, promote her movie. Oh, this is a mess. This is a mess. Lakeisha, thank you so much. I watched the Today Show, and they did love her. NBC Universal is powerful with long and deep arms of influence. She is done in TV. To quote my therapist, she had an over-exaggerated opinion of herself. You better talk about it.
That's good.
Yeah, ain't it good? Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. All right. Felicia, you're up.
Okay, so I'm having a little bit of an off day, but I'm back.
Okay.
Right? So for my sisters in the second and the third row, we have a special relationship. I think you're going to follow me on this piece.
Mm-hmm.
He was absolutely correct. This is the Tyler Perry curse. That's what this is. And what she did today, in my humble opinion, was a righteous reckoning of whatever he's doing. So if his movie can't get promoted, I don't care. If it don't make no money, I don't care. Okay, he got to do right by his people, particularly the women who invested decades into his work and supported him.
Black women.
And Black women. Thank you, opinion. And when you use your tongue to say that we should go with someone who is decent and kind, and if all they could pay was the light bill, well, you are out of line, Mr. Perry, and nothing good is coming your way. I don't care if it's you or Medea or whoever sitting on Club Shay Shay couch. You're not even going to do good there. So I'm sorry Kelly had to carry that burden. She probably don't even realize just being associated with that alleged predator, this evil space, this evil person, she don't even know what happened. She just got to write somebody and beg forgiveness, and then let her come back when she needs to promote something other than a Tyler Perry production.
Felicia.
Well, wait a minute now. Did you see Christian up there today? He's saying that that's the best man he ever worked with. He's good and decent and kind. Okay.
I'm rocking with you though, Felicia.
Okay. Thank you, Leo. Thank you.
Who? This is a mess. This is a mess. Tay, you're up.
Well, I agree with Felicia what she said. Well, I mean, I always say Felicia.
Called the Tyler Perry curse.
Yep. I won't work with him either. No, thank you. I'll work by myself. Thank you. I'll get my own money by myself. That's all, Diva.
Thank you, Tay. Katrina, you're up.
If she could have made the money that way, and she can afford to walk off that way, oh well and good. But NBC was owned by Universal. I think it's owned by Comcast. But the thing of it is, she's not, y'all saying she's not on J-Lo level, but J-Lo won't be on her level if it wasn't for Ashanti, the stuff that she stole from her. So why was her dressing room way better than Kelly's? Yes, they moved her around to try to get her in a better way, but the dressing room what we seen on that screen, I wouldn't want to be in them either. But like I said, it was only an hour show or whatever that she had to do. But if she felt like she was being mistreated or whatsoever, I would have walked too. But only if I know my money's going to be right. Because, see, she did produce that movie too with Tyler Perry. So you messing up your credits on that too, though. So maybe she'll get some more press somewhere else or something like that. Or I would have just did what I had to do for that little hour and went on by my business. Just know that I would not be back. You know what I'm saying? I would have went on, did it. But I would let them know I would not be coming back unless I have better accommodations. Because I'm like I said, I don't know if she's messing up her money or not. I'm not for sure on that. But that's what I would have did if I knew that my money and stuff, it was gonna mess with my money because she does have producing rights on this movie with Tyler Perry. So, like I said, I would have just did a little hour, and I would let them know, I appreciate it, I did it, but I would not be back unless I can get better accommodation than what y'all gave me before. But I would have produced my movie. I mean, I would have gave press to my movie or whatsoever. But I understand what she did, so it goes both ways. That's all I got to say, y'all.
I appreciate you, Katrina. Yeah, I'm up for business is business. Lakeisha, thank you for the super chat. She said, I love you, Miss Felicia, but Kelly has been co-hosting that segment for several years now. When Hoda or Jenna was out. That part had nothing to do with Tyler Perry. They were grooming her for a full-time position. I think it was bad business, but that's just my thoughts on it. I appreciate your super chat. Savannah, you're up.
Thank you, Diva. I think that Kelly was feeling herself, and I hate that she did that because she is my favorite out of the three Destiny's Child. But places like now she won't. They have Bravo, Peacock, Oxygen Network. What's the other one? I mean, these are places, Universal, USA. These are all owned under that NBC umbrella, and Kelly lost sight of the bigger picture. Um, and we got to be real here. Jennifer Lopez, yes, she's not the greatest of singers. I do not think she is talented at all. She's not a vocalist, but she is a good actress, and she is from New York. This is J Lo. This is Jenny from the Block, and so of course she's going to get the bigger dressing room. And Kelly has been on the Today Show. And if Diva and Felicia, you're familiar with that NBC building, that's an old building. Those dressing rooms, I have never been in the building, but I've seen them. Some
They're small. Is it the
very
Dr.
small.
Oz studio? Isn't that where
They're
Dr. Oz was, Savannah?
I believe so. I've been to the ABC one, and I know as you walk in to the studio audience, you can see some of the dressing rooms. They're very tiny. They're small, a small walk-in closet of a one-bedroom apartment, and everything in New York is small. But these dressing rooms are very small. Kelly's been on the Today Show before, and so she knows what these dressing rooms look like and the size of them. I think she just thought, and I believe this was more of her glam squad than her, but it just didn't. It was just not, but it was just bad business all around, and there was no way that. And they did try to accommodate her, and that's what I do like, that they did try to do that. And poor Hoda. Hoda is the sweetest out of all the morning talk show hosts. Hoda is just the sweetest, and she did a good job. I did see it this morning, but she did a great job. But poor Kelly. I hope she can recover, because I did plan to watch the mea culpa because of Kelly. So I hope that they can recover from this.
Yeah, to me it was just unprofessional, especially knowing that she has been there before. And maybe part of her being mad was the fact that other days that she was there, she always had that dressing room. But I mean,
well, let me ask you something. If she's been there before and she didn't have a problem before, then that tells you she got a even rougher room this time. I'm just saying, nobody's gonna want to take the lowest of the low.
so I was asking if it was the Dr. Oz building, because I've been to Dr. Oz before, and I've been in those dressing rooms, and they're not big at all. Now, I don't know what the biggest one looks like, but they're not big at all. But sometimes you have to put things in perspective, right? And so if they have two stars in the building at the same time, I get how Kelly might be upset, especially if she's been there before, but they're not going to put J-Lo in the box, right? it's messed up, it's unfortunate, it's sad. They're not going to put her in the smallest room. They're going to give us the biggest one we have, because I seen what people put online before, J-Lo's riders, right? So, but the dramatic exit, because at some point, I don't know what time J-Lo's segment was. So maybe J-Lo's segment was during the time that she was supposed to be co-hosting with Holder, right? So I just feel like she could have held out, especially out of respect for you've been there before. They was grooming you for the position. It's just sometimes you have to you know what they like. What's that Kenny Rogers song? You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. To me, I wouldn't have run after I already dedicated myself to that hour, and then knowing what is she going to do, because I didn't cancel out the day before. Right before they were supposed to go live, almost, she canceled out. You know who they're going to remember? They're going to remember that chick that stepped in at the last minute and said, okay. Those are just my thoughts. Who am I at? Am I at Dr. Love? I can't hear you, E?
I think it's E.
So,
then me.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead, E.
Kelly Rowland told Hoda, find somebody else to do it. And I heard people say, well, Kelly ain't Jennifer. You're right. Kelly is more than Jennifer. And like I've said before, everybody has a right to ask for what they want. I believe you said that NBC tried to accommodate Kelly. Well, it must not have been sufficient. She did what was best for her in that moment, and I am in agreement with, in my opinion. So many times we have often said, and myself, I've said this too, why do people always wait until after it's all said and done before they speak up and say something? They should have said something beforehand or in the midst of while this was taking place. Kelly did her big one. And as long as Kelly is signed to Rock Nation and has Beyonce for a best friend, she'll be just fine, because that carries a lot of influence too. Remember, Kelly has never had colossal success in the U.S. like Beyonce. Actually, none of the other Destiny's Children have. Kelly has gotten a lot of her success in Australia, and she is an international superstar. So not hosting this morning show is not going to break her into ruins. Yes, NBC is powerful, but Kelly is not trying to go to Bravo and join the Housewives. There will be more opportunities, and this too shall pass. I'm not buying that this notion. Again, I have to agree with, in my opinion, that this is all about these dressing rooms. Because if you all say that she hosted before and this was not her first time being there, then she was already familiar with the accommodations. Something else went wrong. And this is not a poor Hoda moment, and this is not Jennifer Lopez deserved, this because she's so much bigger. That's not the moment I'm coming from. If the show was grooming Kelly for a full-time position, then why wouldn't they give her that room anyway, just out of courtesy, as that's what she was already accustomed to? It's Kelly Rowland, and I'm never going to tell the black girl to shut up and take it just because it's Jennifer Lopez. Not today. Last thing, when Jay-Z did his Grammy speech 2 weeks ago, Kelly said the next day on ET that Jay-Z's speech made a lot of artists feel seen and heard. Translation, it made me feel seen and heard. That let us know right then what Kelly was on. She's over this industry treating artists, and especially black artists, the way they do, and she's not tolerating any disrespect anymore. She's paid her dues. She's been in the game for over 2 decades, and it's ridiculous to think that, I don't want to say it that way. Let me rephrase that. Let me get my words together. I think that let me say it this way. I don't believe that black people would boycott a Tyler Perry movie just because Kelly walked off the morning show. That's not how black people respond to. We're not fans of this show like that. Yes, there are some black people who watch Hoda. It ain't that many that's going to say, you know what? I'm so mad at Kelly, I'm not going to watch. No, let's be clear. The people who are going to watch this Tyler Perry movie are fans of Kelly. So they're going to watch it regardless, and they're going to ride with Kelly regardless, because we opened up this segment saying Kelly is the nicest and sweetest person. We understand if Kelly responded this way, it was for a good reason. And I'm going to ride with Kelly until I see something otherwise. This isn't enough for me to make me say, oh, she was too big-headed. No, I don't think she's big-headed enough.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Ooh, this train ain't playing tonight. Okay.
I don't think everything is a plot against the black man. I just don't. I mean,
when did I mention the black man and the plot?
Well, of course, you didn't mention no black man. I'm just saying. I don't think everything is a. Hold on one second. Let's see something. We're playing music. I can't play that. I just don't think everything is a plan against the black sister or man or whatever. I think sometimes things is business, right? And so my thing is 1 hour. 1 hour. I would have expressed my dissatisfaction. They showed her other rooms. They tried to accommodate her. And especially because I'm about to co-host with my sister, I would have went ahead and did the hour, and I would have let them know, come on now, don't do this to me no more, because that fitting room was not up to my standards. It's 1 hour. She didn't have to sleep there. She didn't have to lay her head there. She didn't have to have lunch there. She needed to change her clothes and maybe get her makeup freshened up. And I don't even know, was she going to change from what she wore at 8 o'clock to what she was going to wear at 10 o'clock? Was she going to change her clothes, or was she going to have on the same outfit? I think that...
Steve, look at MJ comment.
Okay.
Okay, now we talking here.
Well, I mean, if there's more to the story, there's more to the story. But again, if somebody disrespects you, you quit.
Well, we can't tell the black girl to stay.
Give her a small dressing room, and if somebody disrespects you again, and you can't get no order, no nothing, I'm not gonna just sit here and take it. I think that's the problem. People think they just gotta sit here and take it, and you don't. Like, Kelly has never been problematic.
Correct.
This ain't a thing that Kelly does all the time. Like, nobody that works with Kelly say, "Oh, she's problematic. Oh, she doesn't show up. Oh, she doesn't do her job." So this is out of the norm for Kelly. So if it's out of the norm for her, and she's been working, okay, since she stopped, she's always working. She's either in the UK, she's in Russia. I mean, she does shows over there that make more than in the USA, but she's always working, and she gets nothing but glowing reviews. I've never seen her disrespectful. So to say that this happened, it had to be a lot of stuff that went wrong, because I just don't see Kelly Rowland holding herself like this. It's not in her character.
I agree with, in my opinion, and I think black girls to have a right to say, no, I'm not doing it, and I'm leaving until you get it right. I'll holler.
I have a question. Was she in the green room before she did the 8 o'clock segment?
No,
she hosted the first. What she did was she did the thing on her movie first, and then she was supposed to host an hour with Holder next co-host.
Okay, so when she got to the studio, she went straight out and did her segment.
Right.
Okay, so she didn't go to a green room first.
No, Jennifer was already.
No, I'm saying when Kelly got there.
When she got there, she went straight to promoting her movie. Then she had to go to the dressing room to get her makeup done for the hour hosting Holder, which is when she saw that her dressing room was not up to par. And I guess all this stuff happened with somebody disrespecting her as well.
Okay. But the reason I was just asking, because I'm like, I understand that she wanted to be treated the same way. I get that. But what I'm saying is, I'm not like Diva said, I'm not sleeping here. I'm not eating here. I mean, we don't know what else happened. because that's just really weird. That's why I was trying to get the idea of it. Did she go to her dressing room first before she did her segment, and she already had seen it? That's why I was asking that question. But okay, I got you.
So, Dr. Love, let me come to you. But okay, so they're saying the disrespect was, but listen, y'all, because y'all ain't doing this tonight. Y'all gonna calm down. The disrespect was that she kept asking her about Beyonce. What do you think about your friend Beyonce, the newscaster asked the Destiny's Child alum during the broadcast on Thursday, February 15? She's like your sister. You guys literally grew up together. She's stepping into country. Kelly said, I'm so proud of her, not divulging further details. I know, but were you surprised? And what do you think about it? Savannah continued, to which Kelly simply replied, I'm so proud of her, so happy for her. Eventually, the talk show host took the hint that Kelly wanted to flip back the conversation to her project. So people went crazy calling her very disrespectful because she kept asking about Beyonce. Let me see. When y'all get the back end and it's on her just being a diva. Can we get apologize to team professionalism, please? So yeah, here's the thing, right? This is unfortunate. The Jackson 5, every time they went somewhere and interviewed, they asked them about Michael Jackson. To this day, they asked Janet Jackson about Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson's nephew, they don't ask about their dad. They ask them about Michael Jackson. So, okay, we can call it disrespectful, but there's many people that do it. There's actresses who their parents are famous. And the first thing they come on, they ask them about their famous parents. Right? So I get it. The Beehive took that thing all the way to the left. All the way to the left. Because she kept asking about Beyonce. Lakeisha, thank you so much for the super chat. I truly appreciate you. That's not how corporate America works. I pray for my people to learn how to play chess and stop playing checkers. I've lived for it. I lived it for 25 years. I survive and thrive because I learned how to play the game, and I have never compromised my self-worth or my integrity. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the super chat. All I'm saying here is that if your festivity is over because she kept asking you about Beyonce, I can pull up other interviews where they asked Kelly about Beyonce, about Destiny's Child, about them getting back together before they asked her about the task at hand. Is it messy? It's messy. But I'm just saying it happens, right? I love, in my opinion, y'all are in this 2024. We are the people aren't taking everything. Well, you know what's so funny though? In real time, and I'm here for it. And this is to no one on the panel. This is me talking in general, right? In real time though, it's funny how people say, yeah, do this, do that. She was right. But those same people would never do it on their own job. Never. I'm into real time, real solutions. It's playing the smart end game. All I'm saying is, I wouldn't have walked out like that. It would have had to been something way to the left besides the dressing room. Because like I said, it was 1 hour. I need to hear more. I gotta hear more. If there's something more to the story that is so egregious, then I will come back and I will give my apology. But right now, I don't see that it's something so crazy, so to the left, that she needed to walk off like that when she had the opportunity to use that hour to promote her movie and forget about that interview that happened at 8 o'clock where this chick kept asking her about Beyonce. She was going to say something. You can't give me a minute. She was going to be with Holder for 1 whole hour. Just like nothing. I've seen women, they say, oh, your man did that. I will leave him. You shouldn't stay with him. You shouldn't tolerate that. Then they home with their no good man tolerating a whole bunch more. These are just diva thoughts. They're not everybody's. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm just saying in real time, yeah, we shouldn't take this. We shouldn't take that. But you got to learn how to play that game. You got to play chess and not checkers. You can't cut off your own nose and spite your own face, whatever that saying is. Come on now, Special K. It still falls on her professionalism. Like I said, it's a way to do everything. Those are our thoughts, though. Right? It's easy to hop on the hate train. So I'm just saying, like, J-Lo, listen, if they got Oprah there and they got Diva there, I ain't getting Oprah the best fitting role. I ain't going to trip. All right? Now, if they got Jay on there and Beyonce there, they're going to have to do some construction probably before they bring those two together on the same day. Dr. Love, you're up. And I'll come back to you after I get to Emmanuel.
Ooh, okay, so I had some theories about this. So I'll tell some of my theories, but one of the main theories was Taraji Have got into a group chat with these ladies, and I call them our black stars. I just feel like they're in a group chat and they all standing on business this year. I ride with Kelly. I don't know what happened in the dressing room. I don't know if it was the size, if it was the smell, if it was her favorite food went there. I don't know what it was, but I do feel like for a person in general to get mad and to leave somewhere or to leave work, this is just a regular person. Somebody have had to done something to her. So I'm just saying any person, because I don't see a person just saying, oh, today the lunchroom ain't clean, or somebody, my locker ain't clean, or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? And then walking off work without somebody then done something to the person prior. So I really do feel like somebody have or had done something to her. And that was my first thought, besides it was something very disgusting or nasty in that dressing room that turned her around. But as I thought, I'm like, okay, did somebody done something to her? And I just feel like, truly, I know this generation is that cancel generation. And I just feel like this year, these black women in particular is not playing with people no more. Whether it's going to cost them their job, no matter what it's going to cost them. And if you got the backing to do it, I'm for it. And what I mean by backing, I mean a place to live, a nice savings, so on and so on. To me, it was before our people were so scared they wouldn't have a place to live. And some people can't go back home to their mothers and have a happy, beautiful life. Like some people can, even in regular society. We should not allow, even in these regular jobs, oh, Alexa, be quiet. Even in our regular jobs, certain things we should not allow, just like certain things should not be done to us as a black woman. I don't know what happened at that Today Show or whatever show, but somebody did to her, and she had that choice and she made it. And I feel like this year she's not the only one gonna do this. And I feel like this gonna be a year of us talking about these type of things, because of why. You could be your own producer. You could be your own every single thing. It's almost to the point, these young people, they will cancel Today's Show. I don't watch it. I ain't never watched it. So he was correct on that about black women watching it. So yeah.
Emmanuel, you're up.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, E.
Okay.
I mean, Emmanuel.
Hey, Dr. Love. So let me say this. I agree with Savannah. And I don't like this J-Lo hate because J-Lo might not be the best vocalist, but let's not pretend like voice is the only factor for famous singers. There's a million people who have a good singing voice, but they don't have the star quality. And J-Lo has the whole package. I saw her in the Super Bowl commercial, and she performed at the Super Bowl a few years ago. I don't know if Michelle has appeared at the Super Bowl. I know she has this Lifetime movie coming up. But like someone commented,
Go ahead, Emmanuel.
like someone commented, there's stars and then there's like superstars. And I understand people have standards, but when you're promoting a movie, see, this is why people need to listen to their elders. I remember Whoopi Goldberg saying, when you're promoting a project and you're doing these morning shows, you gotta suck it up. Now Kelly is gonna be remembered as the irresponsible, unprofessional, careless person who didn't follow through with her commitment. And it's a dressing room. Why does she need such a big space anyway for an hour? I mean, there's people losing their lives every day and she's worried about a dressing room. Oh my gosh. So we can send Kelly off with Monique and Taraji. Choo choo. Goodbye.
Come on now, Emmanuel. Choo choo. Choo choo. We on the car by ourselves, but we gotta stand tall and hold on tight. E, you wanted to chime back in?
Remember, that's
yes.
Beyonce's cousin. Thank you.
Come on. When we talk about people doing things in real time, a lot of people do not have the access, contacts, and resources of a Kelly Rowland. So we cannot say, because that's a lot of responsibility, to say that what's good for Kelly is going to be good for E, or in my opinion. And I'm just talking out loud. So when it comes to blanketing a Black woman as unprofessional or difficult to work with, we've seen what this industry has done to Monique. And then we just heard, and this is not to come at you, Emmanuel, but you said some very powerful words. She will go down as being careless and not honoring her agreements, or whatever the quote was.
Unprofessional and irresponsible.
That's problematic.
Repeat the words, Emmanuel.
But yeah, thank you for that. But that's problematic because Kelly is not. She's been working since she was 14 years old. And Destiny's Child and Kelly Rowland are not known for missing shows. They're not known for showing up 2 hours late like a Lauryn Hill and keeping fans waiting. We haven't heard any of this diva behavior going on from Kelly. And I will not throw away what seems to be a humble and talented Black woman who is standing up for herself. I do think Kelly has paid her dues and has the reputation to where we do owe her a bit more grace to see what else is going to come out in the story. That there may be a very good reason, and to just blanket someone and say, "Oh, no, you're unprofessional. You don't fulfill your agreements." No. That's problematic, and that's what I was referring to. If something happened backstage to make Kelly do something we've never heard of her doing, she's been on The View. I've never heard her walk off in regards to those dressing rooms. They were on the Tyra Banks show. They were on the Oprah Winfrey show. We've never heard of Kelly walking off of a daytime.
Well, she was on this show. That's what I'm saying. She never walked off.
Correct. Me and you, I'm in the car with you. In my opinion, we're on the car by ourselves. I'm with you. But to say that this beautiful Black woman, oh no, she's going to go down. No, this is not the end of her. This is not the beginning. This is not the end. This too shall pass. We can't throw away our Black women. No.
Earlier, I know what I said was not received in the way that this topic has now moved. So I'm just going to put some facts out here because we got some strong feelings. Okay. So I saw the chat. I'm there 25, whatever. I've been out there a long time too. Okay. And what we do know is that Savannah got a drinking problem. She's drinking on the job all the time. So if she's up there and she's tipsy at 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. and she's really loose with her tongue, and she's trying to get close to somebody who's close to her favorite artist, and she's out of line, and she's irritating the guest, and the guest is asking for XYZ, and it's not going that way, they have the right to leave. We've never heard anything about Kelly being unprofessional or untalented or ungracious. This was an incident. I'm sure when she reflects, she can apologize and she's going to move on. But I'm standing with opinion and E tonight. The sisters are done with the BS. I am quite confident she made arrangements for what she needed for when she arrived to do this job, and they didn't deliver. And on top of that, she probably had a drunken Savannah all in her face talking about Beyonce. Yeah, you leave, Kelly. Okay, we done with you, girl. We done. Go to AA, get rehab, girl, and get off the front of the TV. They ain't never let somebody be suspended because they might have been a little too over the.
Come on, Felicia. Choo-choo.
She was probably toe down drunk by 9:30. No.
Choo-choo. We ain't gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. We ain't gonna take it no anymore. That's a twisted sister. That's a twisted sister. Where's my money? I want my money now. Pay what you owe me. Don't forget.
If I could just say, that all sounds very nice, but to all the women out there with real jobs, you do something like this, you might not have a job anymore.
Oh, I've done it plenty of times.
Come on, Emmanuel. You know what, Emmanuel? Here's the deal. Like, listen.
Only thing you have to do is call 911, have the ambulance come pick you up. You'll have the job when you get back. It's just a job. Okay? Come on now.
You know what? I'll say this to everybody, right? You got to do what you want to do and do what you feel is right in the moment that you feel it. But I will say this: I've been working since I had to get working papers. I want to say in the Bronx and in New York at the time, I think at 13 you could get working papers, and I always did things. Even way back then, if I left a job, I gave them notice 2 weeks. So I just guess, I've always leaned on professionalism. I have been in many situations where things went left. The other person was acting the fool, this, that, and the other. I just go what I believe is my definition of professionalism. So nobody else's, so nobody don't have to come back and try to combat me on that. But I've always walked in what I thought was professional. And I'm just saying this: I don't care what the other person is doing or saying. I'm always going to remain professional. When I train customer service, when I precepted in the hospital, I always told the people there's always one professional in the building, and that's you. So you're not going to knock me off my square, so to speak. She could have been drunk. I don't know. I'm not going to, whatever she was or was not. She could have been asking me about my best friend for 9,000 weeks. And I would have kept circling her back to my movie that's coming out on Netflix. I never forget the interview I love the most. One of the ones I love the most. If you didn't see it, pull up Tamron Hall. And what is his darn name? He was with Puffy, and he actually ended up doing time in jail over that pow situation. He spent over a decade in jail. But Tamron Hall kept asking him about Puffy, kept asking him if he was mad. She kept circling back to Puffy, and he kept bringing her back. He was so professional. Go ahead, Leo. Was you going to say?
Shine. Was it Shine?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. This man, I love, you're right, different generation. You know what? That man, when I see people that, Shine, when I see people that I can connect to and pick some stuff from, I sat up, I never forget, I sat up that day and I said, look at this man. I mean, Tamron Hall came back at him left and right. She wanted to go back to the day when this situation happened. He said, I did my time. I'm good. I'm over it. I don't go back to that day. I don't have no ill feelings. This man, loved him. Loved him. So all I'm saying is, that's why Beyonce don't do interviews. All I'm saying is, if I know I'm a part of the Supremes and I was not Diana Ross, I'm going to prepare myself because probably 9 times out of 10, when I go do an interview, they're going to ask me about Diana Ross. And I ain't no genius to figure that out. If I'm part of the Jacksons and I'm not Michael Jackson, when I go sit down and somebody put a mic in front of my face, no matter what I'm doing, I'm going to be prepared because I'm going to know. They're going to ask me about my brother. They're going to ask me about Michael Jackson. Me and my siblings, with the exception of my brother, we are steps. That means we like a year or 2 apart. We was always in the same schools together. And when I would get a teacher that my sisters already had, they would ask me, oh, how's your sister doing? They're always going to ask me about my sisters. Sometimes I think, and this is just me, my personal opinion. Sometimes I think we put too much on something that don't even need all that energy. Yeah, she might have been drunk, and if she was drunk and I recognized it, I would have really blew it off. She keep asking me about Beyonce, and I would have kept circling her back to the task at hand. I'm here to promote my movie that I produce. Yeah, I love this and that and that. You see, but the thing is, here's the thing though, respectfully, MJ, I don't care about Savannah. I'm the professional. You ain't going to trip me up. I already know. You go ask about Beyonce. Beyonce is just dropped her music that distracted everybody from Usher. So you gonna come here? Come on. I would just say this. We on our car. We know what car we on. Everybody said all of a sudden, everybody now, the black girls are standing on business. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all this. From the moment I started working, I've been standing on business. Like with the Vivica Fox said, I'm good.
Right.
I'm good. I'm good. I told y'all in the hospital, I'm still her friend to this day. We didn't cry. We didn't shut her. She said, oh, they getting that amount of money and we're about to get it too. And this is the plan. We're going to sit here. I'm going to go talk to the people. We're going to go to the board. We're going to go do this. We're going to go do that. When I was in the hospital, we got paid. Every job I went on after that, when it was something not right, this, that, and that, I didn't go cry to 55 co-workers. I sat down, wrote my thing, whatever the case may be. I'm good. So I don't need this whole uprising uptake because Taraji spoke up. Taraji just found her way and found her voice, but I had mine. So I'm just saying that there's a way to do things, and I feel like there was a way for Taraji to do things too. If you didn't want the movie, you didn't want to do The Color Purple, don't do it and then spoil it for everybody else. You distracted from the task at hand. You're on a press tour to talk about The Color Purple, and you want to talk about your trailer, how you didn't get paid, how you didn't have a piece of chicken, how you didn't have this, how you didn't have that. It's a distraction, and it's a distraction from the project that you are in yourself. This is your movie. You are the producer. It's your time. You're going to let somebody that said something distract you from having a free hour of promotion? I wouldn't have did it, but that's me. Yeah, Kelly says she good. She's saying that right now. We shall see.
Sometimes, Diva, you got to take a stand, and people are going to disagree with you, and that's okay too.
Yes, it is. Because I do know that on right now on this panel is me and Emmanuel and it's Sean. And I'm okay with that. But I just but I just have to speak. I just have to speak my truth. That
and we allow each other to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But no, ma'am. I want to hear all the story. Okay. Because if this white girl was drunk on the job and in my face and not getting out of my face, well, I'm going to have to leave. Maybe, it's just as simple as that for me.
Right. Right. And then can
I
I say
agree.
one thing? Can I say one thing?
Yes, and then I'm showing my feel-good story. Yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And then this is what I think of when I was a very young girl in the 90s, when I first became a nurse in the 90s, very young, right out of college. And I had to stand, I felt, for Black nurses in a big hospital that is well known. And to this day, I do feel me leaving, I done right. But like I said, I had a support system. I had a grandmother. I had a mother. I wasn't married yet, but I had these things to go to. And for me in that moment, someone was in my face too and bagged me in a corner. And at that moment, I could have just been quiet or did what I did, grabbed my coat and left. And of course, they called me back. But it's just a point of what I'm saying. Sometimes as women, and especially young Black women, sometimes we have to stand for ourselves. Sometimes. I'm not saying every situation is the same. And that's just what I really feel with Kelly, because I feel like I'm such a loving person for anybody to really get in my face like you really have to be nasty. So I really feel this for her, but we'll have to wait and see.
I'm gonna move it to my feel good story. This feel good story I'm showing is Steve Hartman is where I always pull my feel good stories from, right? This one, he talks about his cameraman retiring, and it was so touching to me. I absolutely loved it. So understand the premises, and I usually never give a background before I show the story, but I'm giving this background because his cameraman is retiring.
Finally tonight, CBS. We begin tonight with some breaking news.
Thought it was a beautiful story. Some of my very best friends I met at work, and some of them we are still friends to this day.
Me too, Diva. Me too.
20 years, 25 years deep. I just want to end with this and say that there's a way to move. And I'm beyond Kelly right now. I'm just talking general. There's a way to move. And in change, I never really seen change happen by people just leaving, walking out, or whatever. Change happens when you stay there, you get some new policies written, you speak up, and you force them to treat everybody the same and level things out. When I first went in the hospital on the I went in peds and I only did peds, right? Pediatrics. When I first went in, there was one long-standing Black nurse there. She's still my friend to this day. And then there came a few others that night. It ended up at one point, there was 6 of us in that area. And when we would go to the cafeteria, now in this, I'm talking in the whole hospital, and I'm not talking many moons ago, right? In the whole hospital, when they would come to our floor sometimes, like, can we see each other? If you know what I mean by we see each other, they was like, how did 6 of y'all get here? Crazy. 6 of us got there, and I'm talking, so my son was born in 05. I'm talking early 2000s. It was still, we had to fight like crazy to be there, to stay there, and to get the raises that we got, just like everybody else. This is in the 2000s. We didn't walk out. We didn't back down. And if I told you some of the stuff that happened, horrific, horrible, and you wouldn't even believe it would happen in this day and age. So I don't want y'all to think I'm removed from, oh, you got to stand up and you got to fight for what's yours. But if you don't stay and make change, then the next chick that looks like you comes behind you, she's going to suffer that same thing. Listen, guys, if you didn't hit the like button coming in, hit the like button going out. I appreciate y'all for doing this late night with me. I can't be doing these late Friday nights, okay? But I'm going to be honest with y'all. I didn't even realize the time until I look at it. But I appreciate y'all being here. And listen, I found this song. It takes me a long time sometimes to dig up for these songs, but I found this song, and I want you to know, and even Kelly Rowland, you're more than enough. I'll see you next time.
Do not keep the tempo all the way down. Next week.
Forgive me for thinking less of myself. Forgive me for thinking that no one could ever love me. When you've been right here, right by my side, showing me that you would never leave me. I'm more than enough, he told me. More of you, he requires more of you. In time you will see, he's all that you need. He has been right there. You've been there. Forgive me for thinking less of myself. Oh, forgive me for thinking that no one could ever love me. When you've been right here, right by my side, oh, showing me that you would never leave me. I'm more than enough, he told me. He told me. More of you, he requires more of you. In time you will see, he's all that you need. He has been right there. He's been there. You've been there. I'm sorry, Lord. Please forgive me. I should have seen it sooner. I should have known it sooner. I'm sorry, Lord. Please forgive me. I should have seen it sooner. I should have seen it sooner. Yeah. More than enough, he told me. He told me. More of you, he requires more of you. You are more than enough, he told me. He told me, yeah. More of you, he requires more of you. In time you will see, he's all that you need. He has been right there. He's been there. You've been there.